What's up, guys? Welcome back. 10th episode of Red Bear's Dose of Reality. Yeah, didn't think that it would last like this, but it is. I'm enjoying it. Love it. A lot of you guys already know I'm dealing with a pretty bad backache right now. More than a backache. So I'm probably going to keep this one short and brief because I can't really sit here that long before it starts hurting and tweaking. Do want to give a shout out to Grunt Style. These shirts are amazing. They fit perfect. Last episode, I had the hoodie on. That was the Gladiator with the American flag, which is awesome. Can't ask for better quality. Everything's made in the USA. So get on there and give them a click or two. They're really, really good stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I did find something today that was kind of cool. You know how I'm always talking about our border and everything else and how it's important to get something going down there, whether it's a wall or just have troops down there, period. I actually looked up to see what Canada was doing. Yes, Canada. I know, laugh all you want. But I went and looked at their polls that they did. Like, I don't know, down here in the States, our polling, they pick whoever they want. They'll pick up 15,000 Democrats and 16 Republicans, probably. But anyway, there's 54% of Canadians that say that they are welcoming too many immigrants. They're welcoming them in. It's crazy. You have to thrive with different. It has to be different all around the board. But man, when you're letting these people in and letting them in, you can't self-sustain yourself with it. Now, in this, if the United States had this kind of a poll, oh my God, we would have snowflakes' heads exploding right now, which I wish we did. 53% of Canadians only want to let in highly educated immigrants. Don't know how that would work or whatnot, but could you imagine if we did that here? Oh man, these snowflakes would. You can't do that. Oh, yes, you can. I mean, this has come from Canada. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love it. But yeah, I could only imagine the snowflakes right now if that actually went through. Well, that's not just yet. Shut up. On a different topic, when I was looking up all the stuff from Canada and everything else, I did find a pretty decent story. There's a Marine who is being held in Moscow on spy charges, was born in Ottawa, that's in Canada. He also holds a British and Irish citizenship on top of the U.S. Now, with everything going on with Russia, I've said before, they're strategically putting their pieces into the game. If you look around what they're doing down south, they've just pulled in the bombers down there. They pulled in, I think it's like 15,000 troops as of right now. Sorry, my back hurts. As of 15,000 troops as of right now down there. I could see them trying to, hold him hostage, which I guess it wouldn't be hostage if you got him from espionage, but I don't even know if they've shown this in the mainstream media yet. I really haven't looked. But this will be something to keep your eye on the next few days to, just try to figure out what's going on. Anyway, the guy's name's Paul Whelan. He's 48 years old, and he was actually in Russia at a wedding. So what they did was, I don't know what kind of intelligence they had, what they had there or whatnot, what's going on, but yeah, he could serve up to 20 years in prison if convicted. So it's just crazy. I mean, he's declined the allegations, but you know how that goes. You're in Russia, dude. You're screwed unless we can come up with something. But Britain Foreign Secretary charged that Russia is trying to use him as a pawn in geopolitical games, which I could see that. I could see that 100%. Because of this here, I've known this. The relationship between Moscow and London have hit an all-time low. in the wake of Britain's allegation that Russian military intelligence agents were behind the nerve agent poisoning of Russian former double agent and his daughter in the British city in March. So, with that being said, that's something to definitely keep an eye on. I've been talking about it, trying to pound it in. That, you guys need to go and take a look. Just look what's going on around, and you can't trust the mainstream media. Like I said, it's just, hell, look at me. I'm a guy on a YouTube channel. I'm trying to build my trust. You can get on there and go look at this. This is on globalnews.com. Just look it up, because a lot of the good stories that you're going to get from the United States actually come from overseas, or it comes from a different country, because our news media is terrible. They're not going to tell you everything that's going on. They're not going to tell you crap like this. We're going to switch topics on this one real quick. Like I said, I got to move around a little bit. My back's killing me. But Ted Cruz, of all people, I can't stand Ted Cruz either. But he wants to do an amendment to impose term strict limits in Congress. I've been wanting this forever. They need to stop. These guys, they make a career out of it. It's not a career. You're supposed to be in there to help get bills passed. You're supposed to be in there to help the American people. And people like Nancy Pelosi, she is not helping the American people. Her own daughter's telling her if she cut your head off, you wouldn't even know you were bleeding. What's that tell you about the woman? She's freaking terrible. Hate Nancy Pelosi. Anyway, and yeah, like right here, he said, arguing congressional term limits would keep the legislation accountable, or the legislators accountable, which they would, because you would have a shorter time to get stuff done. And you want to actually get things done that's going to help the American people. You're not going to, if you're going to be in there every single year for 12 years, you don't care what the American people do. You're getting paid. You're getting paid that fat sum. And I usually don't like Ted Cruz, but hopefully this works for it. That would be great. I'd love to see that. It says, under the amendment, terms for U.S. Senate members would be limited to 2 6-year terms, while House representatives can serve 3 2-year terms. So, and that's even if they get voted on. So now they're going to have to go through different hoops now, instead of making this a career for them, like some of these people have in the past 20 years. They have to get voted in, which I hope this goes through. And that would be awesome. It says right here, the American people overwhelmingly support limited Congress. Well, hell yeah, we do. We're tired of the same people being in there year after year after year, screwing us as much as they possibly can. And that's what they do. Let's see here. Well, yeah, Donald Trump endorsed it. That's what he meant by drain the swamp, is to cut people down on their limits in Congress and the House. It's ridiculous. We need to do something about that. That's been a topic that I've always talked about forever now. I don't care if I love the person that's in there. If they're not doing a good job, and they, once you get to a certain point, you don't care about the American people anymore. And that's just one of them right there. Think about it. If you're getting paid fat stacks of cash every year, you don't give 2 shits about what you say to people, or if you hurt anybody, or if you're hurting somebody else. It doesn't matter to you by then, because at that time you're done with it. You don't care. So it's just, I don't know. I hope it goes through. If it goes through, I'll jump up and down like a schoolgirl. Hopefully I have a camera with me so I can record it, so you guys can check that out. But other than that, I think I'm pretty good for today. That was a few little things I wanted to cover. Yeah, my back is killing me. I can barely even sit here right now. But thanks, guys, for the concerns and everything I got on Facebook. Like I said, if you haven't checked out the Facebook page, just look it up, Redbeard. It's on there. We're getting good numbers on there, too. A lot of comments going on it. Hopefully by next month, I'm going to start doing a little quiz. Maybe popping something in every once in a while, just so you guys can check it out. Maybe have because I'm getting t-shirts made, get a free t-shirt made, and then send it out to you guys if you get the right answers. There's one more thing I want to cover, and this actually gives me kind of cold chills. If you We had 3 Purple Heart veterans elected into Congress. Tell me that's not awesome. The cover of this one's called 5 Eyes, 5 Arms, 4 Legs, All American. We have, and this is just absolutely amazing. Let's see here. Florida Republican Brian Matz. We have Dan Crenshaw from Texas, Republican, and Jim Blard from Indiana. If I messed up your name, sorry. I know you're probably not going to watch this anyway. But I'm going to put a picture in now. And these are what I call American heroes. Tell me that that's not amazing. We need more of this. We need more of this going in to Congress. We need more of this everywhere. These guys literally probably know more about what's going on than anybody sitting in a chair there. They know what the American people want. They fought for it. So, but yeah, I'll upload that picture, let you guys take a look at that. And I just think that was awesome. You know, we're always talking about news, how bad everything is and everything else, but when you finally get something, there's Nancy Pelosi's ugly ass. When you finally get something like this in there, that's awesome. So, with that being said, I'm probably going to wrap it up for the night. Yeah, I've been rambling for 11 minutes now. You guys keep it safe. And like I said, check out the Facebook page. Subscribe. Like and subscribe on this for me. And like I said, by next month, hopefully we got some new material. We'll get some shirts made. Get a little bit of trivia going out too. So, yeah, can't wait to see it.